and this time is leg 14. We're going to a place called Syros. I think it's Syros, Syros, and we're going to be flying from the Kopaida Dimitra Airport, and that's where we're at right now. It's daylight. There's a couple of times I had to fly at night, but we're going to go ahead and try this one now. I'll bring this over to here so that I can have a better view of everything. One side is the navigator, the other side is the map, the BFR map. And let me go ahead and set the autopilot because it looks like this trip is 1 hour long, or maybe just about 1 hour long, depending on how I fly. Let's see, we're going to go and stay at 5,000 feet. I noticed on each trip before this one, the elevation of most of these mountains are not more than 4,000 or 5,000 feet. So I'm going to stay at about 5,000 feet throughout this trip. We're going to be going over water and islands, and then we'll land at the new new airport. Right now it is 10:01, so we should be okay for daylight. That's great. Let's see what gas do I have here. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and fill up the gas tank here. Let's see, I hit this one, I hit the control and the right bracket, and that should fill up the tank. There you go. The tank is filled up. Now I set this keyboard to my likings. When you set up your fuel tank refueling command on the keyboard, you might want to use something different. But mine is control right bracket, and there's a lot of videos out there if you need to know how to set up uh, the refuel option on the simulator. Okay, let's go ahead. Now I'm going to click this just so I know how long it'll be. Of course, I don't have an analog. For some reason, it just disappeared on me. Quite a few legs before this one when I first started out. When I first started out, about the first 2 or 3 legs, I had a nice navlog here, and it was helping me out probably quite a bit. But this time, there's nothing. So I'm going to rely on this map and this to get to where I need to go. Alrighty, everything's good to go. Let me close this out and let's start flying. Release the emergency brakes and let's fly. I'm already at the end of the runway from my last leg, and now I'm going to go south again, waiting for this plane to get off the ground, which will be another second or 2. Okay, I think now we can get up now. There you go. And perfect. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to set the automatic pilot. Let's do that now. I want to get away from that mountain. Okay, let's go to 5,000 feet. Alrighty. And heading, I'll set that up once I got myself situated here. Bring this out. Okay, I'm going to be going east-west direction. So let me go ahead and hit the heading. There you go. Hit the autopilot, hit the heading button, and the FLC button. I think I could go ahead and let go of my joystick, and the plane is now flying on its own perfectly and successfully. Okay. And let me see if I can get this set up the way I want. Oops, the other way. One more to go. And there you go. Now I can see how it matches up. Let me bring this map a little closer. I think we're good to go. The airport code for Syros is LGSO. Let's see if I can find that here. LGT. LGTG. Going out in the water. And on, LGSO. And there it is. That's where we're going next. Bypass a few airports and get to where we need to go. Alrighty. Alright, looks like my airplane is set to go fly over this one here. Alright, and I'm going to try my best to see if I can name some of these different places like I did yesterday on the last leg, which is leg 13, and see what interesting things that we have out there. Let me go outside for a second. And that's the airport there for the LGTH. Don't know what that is exactly. And let me see if I can see that here on the map. The map that I have on my other screen. Right here is the airport. Okay, I see the airport, but I don't see no name on it. To get closer. No name. There's no name airport here. I'm trying to get closer and closer to see if it pops up with a name, and it does not come up. So this one remains a mystery. That's okay. We'll go ahead and continue with the flight. So I don't know what that airport is. That's okay. We'll continue with the flight. Pretty soon I'll be heading a little bit toward the east. Let me go back inside the airplane. So far so good. Almost at 5,000. Right now we're at 3,000. In my real world here, it's raining outside, and a little thunder and lightning. You might hear that on my mic here. Maybe not. But on this world, on a simulator world, it's nice, clear sky. Well, not clear. A little bit of clouds here and there, but looking very nice. See if I have any lights on from my last experience. I'll keep the strobe light on, beacon, and the nav on, and I turn it. Oops! I turn it off. Let me turn it back on. Turn the landing off. The taxi is off. Beacon is on, nav and strobe is on. I'm going to set the heat, pitot heat, because it says here outside air temperature is 7 degrees Celsius. Hey Google, how much is 7 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
7 degrees Celsius is equal to 34.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
Very good. That means that I will have no problems with frost. But then again, as I go higher and higher, look at that. Right now it's 6 degrees Celsius. Hopefully at 5,000 feet, I should be okay with the outside air temperature. Am I cheating? No, I don't think so. I'm just asking for the air temperature. I could easily ask the ATC what the temperature is out there, but there's no ATC here. So my ATC is the Google, Hey Google mic here.
Hi, what can I do for you?
I said the magic word and it came up with that. I don't know if you heard it, but Google said, "Hi, what can I do for you?" Alrighty. Okay, looks like I'm going to turn east. Let's do that now. Alright. And let me go a little bit further south. There you go. At 102 degrees heading. That's so I can match up the path with the airplane. sure I have this set up. Yep, it's been 7 minutes in flight right now. About a minute on the ground. As you can see, there's a lot of water out there. Let's see if I can see the name of that water. Alrighty, I see the water, and it's called the South Euboean Gulf, and that's what that is over here. The South Euboean Gulf. EUBOEAN. So far, so good. Alright, turn more easterly. Okay, we're at 90 degrees. I'll put it at 90 degrees exactly. Oh, 96. There you go. Oh, one more. There you go. 90. In case you're wondering where I'm looking at, this is the heading that I've adjusted the system or the airplane to, and this is the actual. LGTG. What is that? LGTG. That's right here. There's the airport, and that airport is the Panagia Airport, or is it Panagia Airport? We'll be bypassing that area too. This road has a very long name. Let's see if I can see the name. And no, there it is. Oh, it's a long name, all right. Epar OD, which is odd. Epar odd Armatos Tanagras. I'm very bad at pronouncing these names, but that's all I can do. Apologize for those people who know the area. Sorry. And let me take a look on this side. Beautiful. Let me go in the back seat for a second. Holy cow, look at that. That's nice. And let me look at the map on the other screen. Maybe I can get some more information about this area. Okay, this road here is the same as this one here, is it? Yeah, it is. But now I see the name EO Io, I guess. Io Thibias Chalkidas. What a name. And what I mentioned before is another road going south here. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just trying to be accurate as best as I can. Wow, there's a lot of activity in this area. Oh, that's the airport, yeah. Okay, I'm going over this one. Where am I? Right here. So let me turn a little bit southerly. Get rid of this map for a second. There's some mountains that's above 5,000 feet. I'll try to avoid those. It's 5 degrees Celsius right now. And let me adjust this a little bit more. There. Let me turn on the isoline map. Okay, I'll be going, there's the mountains here, that's this here. I'm going to make sure I stay away from those and go through this area. There's a slight hill here and a mountain here, so go right between those two. And let's go look outside. Let's go to the back seat. Can I? Let me do this again. Oh, okay. Now try it. Nope, can't do it. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Let's try again. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's go on the other side. Screw over to the right of the screen here and hit the, well, let me go this way. Nice. Hit the letter F on the keyboard and it straightens out to the original position. Alrighty, so far so good. Okay, let me see here. Okay, this sea or Gulf is called the South European Gulf, which I mentioned before. And down here, is that the same? Nope, it's not the same. It's called Petalioli Gulf. Petalioi Gulf. Very interesting. Well, I have a couple of airplanes here. One looks like it's about to land here. And I do believe, oh, there it is. I was about to say maybe it's too far away for me to see, but there it is. And he is climbing. Okay, maybe that's this one here. This looks very low. I can't maybe do it this way. You can't see anybody. Oh no, he's not climbing, he's descending. So yeah, I think he's about to land on this airport. Oh, now he's climbing again. He's up and down. Ghetto Times. That's a funny name. Okay, the hills. I'll live with a sound of music. No, I don't think so. Here is where the airplane's going to bypass or go over, and that's over here. And I see a road here. I think that's the road here. And I see a lake here, which means that could be this one here. Of course, I'll be flying right over that. So I just stay straight and pass over. A lot of farm area looks like. Well, there's those high mountainous terrain area. It's here, which is this here. That's that here. Let's go back inside the airplane. I don't know if your keyboard has a function key that's labeled FN. That's what I'm using. I hit the. Oh, wait a minute. FN. FN is for something else. Let me try again. Okay, the control button is what I'm using. I'm hitting the control button and the right arrow or left arrow. You see, to look around. The FN button I have here is for other alternate keyboard commands here. Usually the Mac computer has these type of keyboards. My computer is not a Mac, it's a PC, but it's a brand new machine and it's designed strictly for gaming, like I'm doing now. It's I built the machine with my son, and it works pretty well. I don't have any lags or any skipping while playing this game. On my old machine, yes, it does. You couldn't even take this type of programming on my old machine. This one, beautiful. Okay, I'll be turning south pretty soon. As soon as I get here. Or here. Depending on how you see it. LGTT. See if I can find that. See what the name of that is. LGTT. I'm looking at the other map right now. Still looking. There it is. The name of the airport, please. Alright, here it is. Tatoi. 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 Airport. Toy Airport, yes. But we're not going there. Bypassing that also. Okay, I gotta go a little bit further south because oops, wrong one. Because notice how my path is showing that I'm over that little lake and I'm just above it. And then go a little bit south. Alrighty. That little lake there that I'm bypassing has a very long name for a little lake. And it's hard to pronounce since I don't know the language. But here it goes. Taknidi Limni Maratonus. Again, I apologize for the terrible pronunciation of these names of these places here. I'm trying my best, people. See how long it's been in the air? 24 minutes so far. I'm not too concerned about these VOR settings, KRN or MAR. This is an ADF and this is VOR. It could be MDB. Now these letters, I'm not going to mention what they mean. It doesn't mean anything to me right now for this trip. It may be something I need to know. Oh, I already know what it is, but need to use is the word I'm trying to look for. I may need to use those on other types of trips, so there you go. The schedule times, he's falling. He looks like he's going way too fast to be descending that at a control level. He's gonna crash. Oh, he's underneath the ground. There it goes, deep into the ground. Oh, there you go. I don't know what's happened. I think he's using the slew mode to do what he's doing there. Wow, yeah, he's doing that. Alrighty, looks like I gotta go further south, so let's do that. Completely to 180. There. Alright, looks like I'm going to be hugging the coast here, as you can see. So that's what I'll do. Maybe make sure that that is the case. Okay, that airport right here, LGAB. It's not matching the GAB to the actual name, but it's Diathinus Areolimanus Athenon Alephtheroil. I'm sorry. I can't help it. This is very hard for me to say. Hard to pronounce. Okay, let me see what I got here. Wow, it's a beautiful city here. Look at that. Oops. Let me show you on here. This is a large city, and that's what I'm talking about. And it's called Paralia City, or another part of the town is called Gialino, and another part of the town is called Likomputi. But looking out here, it is outstanding. Let me go outside for a minute and do this. Wow, it's beautiful. There's the airport down there in the distance. Right there. But we're not going there. Ghetto Times is having a good time out there, isn't he? Now he stopped. I think he's either on the ground. No, he's doing his sloop thing. He's using the sloop mode on his airplane. There's another airplane here. A962. Do I see him here? Let me go inside for a second to see where I'm at. Okay, I'm over here. There he goes. And here I go. Oh, it's an airliner. So it appears to look like an airline. And he's climbing. He must have just come out of that airport there. Right there. There's somebody else here. 962. 761, and the only thing I can think of, they know each other because of the same name. And let's go back inside the airplane. Make sure I don't drift off somewhere else. There's that airplane we were looking at right there. Turn a little bit to the right, just slightly. Okay, there's the other guy. Alrighty. Well, there's a lot of places here that looks really nice. We're going to be bypassing a town called Porto Rafti. That's what this is down here. With the really long name is, I bet you they say that name just as fast as I'm talking to you right now, with no problem. Oh, hang on a second. Why does this say that long name? And at the same time, it says Sparta Airport right next to it. So that airport we just bypassed is called Sparta Airport, and I don't know what that other name is for. I don't see anything about it. But I think that's an alternate name. Maybe it's an alternate name. I don't know. I don't care. Alright, we're going to be going to this island. And that island is called Marmaroxia. I can't pronounce it, but let me see if there's any type of city or anything around that island. Well, there's a lot of towns, and the town is hard to pronounce, so I don't think I'm going to butcher these names. But if I find something easy to pronounce, I'll let you know. They're hard to pronounce, all right. Okay. Macronesus is one of them. Accra is the other one. It's the very tip of the island, southern tip. And the other one is Napaia. There you go. There's a photo place if you want to take pictures over there. That's what I have, a little photo camera icon that shows that. Another one like that is Paralia. And another one there is Napaia. Sorry. Okay, and the very northern tip of that island is Accra Tripiti. The southern tip is Accra Angelistros. There you go. That's what this is right here. Okay, I'm going to be turning to the left a little bit. Looks like I'll be crossing that island anyway. But I'm going to follow the path the way it's meant to be before I crossed over to that island. Another set of wind farm here. On the last leg, there were wind farms everywhere. This one, I see a little bit here, but there may be more that I can't find or not noticing. That little town you see there is Larium. Yeah, Larium. Oh, or is it? Oh no. Okay, there it is. I see it. Neapoli, and that's it. The Neapoli town. Neapoli, Neapoli. That's the town of Neapoli. Looks like I'm gonna be island hopping any minute now. And this is telling me to go straight up this way. I'm here. So let me turn to the east. And a little bit more. There you go. I'm almost to the red here, so I'm going to change that. Reduce the RPM a little bit. Try to stay in the green. Maybe there. That reduced my speed, but that's okay. I don't want a chance of this plane crashing because of an overworked engine. I've seen it done before on the simulator, so it can happen. Unless you use, let me change this option here. Disable crash. So if I do crash, it's not gonna bounce around on the ground. It's gonna actually call it to crash. And even my airplane stressed out, it'll come up with a little label saying crash. How did airplane stress out? By doing a lot of somersaults, loop-de-loops, or making the wing really work hard to stay in the air. And that is where it can come up with a flag that says crash. Doing good so far. This island now. Let's look at the map and see what that is. Oh, there's a nice name to know and recognizable too. Loelis, or Lewis. Sound like Lewis. Loelis, that's the name of that island. Wait a minute. Or is that the town? That's a town. Sorry about that. Cato Maria. They spell Maria wrong. They spell Maria differently than what we do. But that's what the name of the island is. Cato Maria. They spell it with an E. M-E-R-I-A. Maria. There's a lot of different names on here. Cato Maria. Kia, like the name of the very popular department store, K-E-A, and Agios, which is on the most southern part of the island, most eastern part of the island. Most western part of the island is Paralia Zila. Wow. I'm torching these names, sorry, really am. There's a town in there on the western part of the island, more to the south. Villa Teresa. And that's what all this is all about here, this island. I'll be crossing that pretty soon. Then we'll be going to this island. I'll get to the name for that later. Okay, let me set it more to the east. Alright. That way I can go over this area rather than this area. You see a little specks here and there on my glass? That's frost. Right here too, look at that. Frost. And just to make me safe, let me go ahead outside the airplane, inspect the airplane, make sure there's no frost on my wings. Nothing. That's fine. Okay, let's get back inside. Okay, how long has it been on the air? 42 minutes already. a nice area here. Looks like it's populated with buildings and people. Zorkari is the town. Actually, no, that's not it. Koresia, that's the name of the town. Looks like they have a port. A lot of ships put dock into the pier. And I see a nice road. I'm not going to say that name. It's too long, too hard to pronounce. There's a church there next to that long and hard to pronounce name of that road. And we're going to be bypassing the ship pier. I'm going to go outside and take a look. Oops. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Let's go back inside the airplane, take my drone out, and now let's take a much more way down. There it is, some ships there. I'm going down with my drone to take a quick look. And it looks like there's a ship there that's in the water. I mean, underwater. Wow, that's beautiful. Let's bring this back to where it was. Drone back to where it was. Go back inside the airplane. Okay, we're passing this now. We're going to be bypassing this island real soon. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah, that island is called Giaros or Giaros. That's what we're bypassing right here real soon. I can't see it out there. There it is. Looks like the frost is gone. Very good. A little bit of frost on the windshield. It's gone. Let me go here 1 second while I fix my screen. Let's go down further and take a quick look at this here. Alrighty. Press this so that my little arrow comes up, and now I'll just drag that arrow to the right so I can see the screen that's beyond. And let's go down a little bit. Alrighty then. Okay, and then I'll just press this again. And my airplane is centered to the screen again. Alright. Bring my map back up. So far, so good. I guess this trip is longer than 1 hour. My recorder says it's been 50 minutes, and my nav log says it's 47 minutes, or 48. I don't know if you can hear those sounds of bombing out in the distance in my real world. That's because I live next to a military installation and they're training. That's the sound of freedom as I hear it. And undergoing training as we speak here. See what else we can find. Well, bypassing the island of Syros. This is this one here. This one here. And am I close to where I need to go? LGSO, yeah. This is it. Okay, that's where I need to go. LGSO right here, which is Syros. Right there. So I'm going to descend real soon. I'm passing this island. As soon as I get close enough to this island, I'll go ahead and descend. I'll descend down to 2,500 feet. That should be enough to clear the mountain top of that island over there. And let's see which way the runway is heading. North to south. Okay. Maybe I should go around this way instead. Well, we'll see when we get there. Just checking the instrument, making sure that everything is okay. Can't wait to get over to that island, because I'm going to try to finish this complete exercise today. This is leg 14, then we have 15 and 16, and from what I've seen, they're about half an hour on one leg and about maybe another half an hour or less on another leg, 15 and 16. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and descend to 2,500 feet. Let me take a look at the wind first. Okay, I have a headwind at 182 degrees, and it's 7 knots out there right now. Let's make a change here. 2,500. Oops, wait. 2,500. I'll go ahead and hit this FLC button and lower the RPM so I can get this plane down to that altitude. There you go. As I go lower to the surface, the Celsius will increase. It's right now, I think it's at 6. Yeah, 6 degrees Celsius. And then it'll say 7, 8 until it get to the appropriate temperature for that altitude. I can go this way too, and then come zip around this way, or maybe it goes right in, or this way. Different options here. This area, this terrain here is pretty low enough. I can take it that way. I think going around this way is too long, and go over the mountains is another option, but depending on what the altitude is for those mountains, depends on what the altitude is. Okay, it's almost 2,500. I'll keep the speed to about 100 and 110 or 120, somewhere there. It's almost at 2,500. Okay, we're there. Let's bring this zoom in a little bit more to closer to the island. I mean to the surface. See if I find anything new about this area. Close to the island of Syros. This is the name of this island is Syros. We spell it with an S-Y-R-O-S. They spell it with an S-I-R-O-S. And there's a big city here where the airport is. The city doesn't say. Okay, here it is. Ermoupoli. That's the name. Has a nice pier for ships. a lot of shopping. You could do a lot of shopping around here. A lot of photo taking, it says here, and a lot of historic buildings. Interesting. I think I'm going to go from north to south, heading to land on an airport, just so I can see the city better. Yeah, that's what I would do. So I'm going to see if I'm going to go over the mountain at this altitude. I think I'm safe enough to do that. Oh, there's a bunch of wind farms over there. I don't want to hit that, that's for sure. So let me go a little bit south and go bypass that wind farm. See it right there. That should do it. Look at this here, a lot of looks like buildings. Let me see if I can find that here on the map. Yeah, the town of Kini, actually. Am I right? Well. Okay, there is by the pier. Let me go see if I can get you to look at it. Oops, wrong way. Let me fix that. Okay, there you go. That is not a town, but there is one right down here. That's the town of Kini. I don't know what this is, but it's not showing up on as buildings. So it could be some sort of irrigation. Okay, let me go south a little bit more. Let's go back inside the airplane and hit these. There you go. I can see the airport. You see it? That means I have to drop quite a bit to land there safely. Very nice, huh? Okay, there's the town I was talking about. Let me turn, now that I passed the wind farm, let me turn to the to the east more. And then start descending again. I think I'm going to go ahead and control the airplane. Wow, there's another wind farm here. Okay, I'm safe enough. I'll go ahead and take it off automatic pilot and descend. Don't need this map anymore, so off it goes. There's a nice town right here. It's beautiful. It's very popular now. Once I land here, I'm going to go to YouTube and take a look at that town, see what they have and what they do here. Okay, I got the RPM down to idle. Let me turn to the right and land the airplane. Okay, flaps down. First flap. Second flap down. And now full flap. That'll make me descend a little faster and slow the airplane down. And you can see the glide slope says I'm too high, so we'll fix that in a second here. Look at this beautiful place. I definitely wish look for this on YouTube. Take my own tour trip. Okay, I'm adjusting the RPM so I don't fall too fast. But I still need to go a little bit lower. I need red, red, white, white here to be at the proper altitude for landing. Looks like it's not going to happen for me, but that's okay. I think I still have enough runway to land. Okay, I'm about to flare. There's the red light finally, but that's okay. We're here already. I'm flaring, letting the plane do its thing. Okay. Let's see if I can slow down quick enough so I can turn here and get to the gas station or fuel station. Let's go outside and bring the flaps up. There's the fuel station. That's where I'll stop. And we're done. Let's see what it says here. How long it took. It took 1 hour according to my recording, and it is 1 hour. Wow. 1 hour and 8 minutes. Okay, that's it for now. Please be sure to subscribe and to like, and let's see what we'll do on the next trip. The next trip is leg 15 and then leg 16. See you then. Bye bye.